and welcome to Guys with Cameras TV Christmas Edition.
Yep.
I'm Mike Zahora.
I'm Ed Lau. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever else you celebrate during the holiday season.
Whatever you celebrate.
Yep.
So, there's not a lot of news going on right now, but a lot of people know photographers. Mm-hmm. But they don't know
us. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't know photography.
Yeah.
And they're probably thinking to themselves, well, what am I going to get a photographer for Christmas? Even though they have no clue what to get them. We're here to help.
Yeah, we are.
That's what this show is all about. So all you photographers out there that are watching this right now and you know what to get, email this video to at least 5 people who don't know anything about photography and say, hey, listen, this is a good idea for you to look at this so you know what to get me for Christmas.
Maybe you won't get, an ugly sweater or anything like that this Christmas. Yeah, maybe you won't get one of those this Christmas.
Exactly. So let's get started.
So what's up first?
The first thing.
So these are always useful. Pretty much everybody needs more memory cards.
They do.
So find out what camera your photographer friend uses, and you might need to choose from SD cards, CF cards, memory stick.
These are the main two. So, But if you know what your friend's camera is, you can go to your local camera shop and just say, hey, my friend has this camera, I need to get them a memory card. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty good.
Now, the thing you need to watch out for, the camera, the speeds on the memory cards. Because it matters. Like, there's good memory cards and there's bad ones.
Exactly. And don't go for the cheapest one. Don't go for the ones that are on sale, right? You're better off going for the cards that have the most speed, because cameras are getting faster, bigger images all the time. So these cards will actually be able to move with them to higher end cameras.
With a lot of the cameras, you're probably going to stick with Lexar or SanDisk, and those are safe choices. Yeah. Lexar they make these 1,000 times and 600 times on the SD cards, and they're fantastic. They work on all of our cameras, and they keep up with the right speeds if you're shooting in high burst. For most professional cameras or DSLRs or even like mirrorless cameras, you're going to want a fairly fast card.
And video cameras. Don't forget that. You need the speed for video cameras. Yeah. They're recording at high bit rates. You're probably going, what's a bit rate? But don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But you just want the faster the card, the better.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
All right. Next. So this is a variable ND filter. You can get regular ND filters that are just one, I don't know what to say, darkness?
One stop or whatever.
One stop or whatever.
If you know somebody who shoots video with their camera, get them one of these.
Get them one of these.
It's called a variable ND filter.
Yeah. This one's a little bit expensive. This one's, I believe, around $200. But you can find cheaper ones. I hear good things about I believe the Polaroid. Mm-hmm. Polaroid one's decent, and I think it's about $50.
Yeah.
But you can also get really expensive on these. Like, you can go with the Stingray. I think that's like $500.
Your camera shop will be able to help you.
They'll be able to help you with these.
Help you out with that. Okay, the next one. Every photographer needs one of these. Mm-hmm. Period.
A tripod.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the make, the brand. You want to get something that's going to be strong enough to hold the person's camera up. Mm-hmm. A good rule of thumb is if you're paying less than $100 for a tripod, it's not really that good.
It's not great, no.
Yeah.
I would actually, a lot of people buy tripods from the same place they buy their cameras, and that's usually like a large department store that has, a lot of things in it.
Yeah.
Like if you're in Canada, a Best Buy or a Future Shop.
Yeah.
They don't carry good tripods. They just don't.
They just carry tripods and they find, this is cheap, I can get it.
They carry flimsy plastic tripods with really terrible joints and clips and stuff, and they're just not going to be very good. One, they're not going to support weighty cameras.
Yeah.
And two, you don't want these things blowing over in the wind, which happens. It happens. So what you want to do is you want to go to a reputable camera store, a photography store, and ask them what kind of tripod is a decent one that's not going to break on me in a couple months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sticking with Manfrotto is pretty good. I have a Mi Photo by Benro, and they're also very good. They're not cheap. I think mine was $180, but they are very sturdy and they're quite light, and they come in like a bunch of different colors too.
Yeah. Next, a camera bag.
Everybody needs camera bags.
Yes.
I'm a
And
huge camera bag whore. I don't know about you.
I have a whole bunch. Now,
I have at least 10. Like,
some photographers like camera bags that look like camera bags.
yeah.
Some photographers like camera bags that don't look like camera
I
bags.
hate camera bags that look like camera bags.
There you
Yeah.
go. So, go to the camera store and see what they've got. You're going to see names like, Low Pro,
What's that?
Tamarack.
Tamarack? Yeah, there you go.
And there's a whole bunch of other brands out there. Check them out. Get an idea of what the style is of the photographer that you're working with, and get them something that'll work for them.
Prices range anywhere from, like, you can get one for dirt cheap, or you can spend a lot of money, like on this one right here. This is the Billingham Hadley Pro, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think it starts at like $200 or something like
Yeah.
that. And they are very well made. They're really good looking. Like, this could be any sort of bag.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I just like it when camera bags look like regular bags, because
Yeah, it doesn't draw attention.
it doesn't draw attention. That's
Yeah.
it. That's exactly it. You're not going to get it. You're less likely to get it stolen, and you're just not going to attract a lot of stares and glares when you whip out your camera.
That's
right?
exactly it.
These are kind of spendy, even for
Yeah,
$100.
everything we mentioned it's about.
It's around $100 to $200.
Yeah, the
right?
cards depending
Yeah.
on under $100.
Yeah. So if you just want to look for a stocking stuffer, we have a couple recommendations. I think that time lapse is becoming a really, really cool
Yes.
form of video and photography, and I think that there's a lot of really great time lapse videos on YouTube and Vimeo, and people are looking to get into that. And if they want to, they're going to need an intervalometer.
Yeah.
Now the stock
Technical
ones.
word for a shutter that times
Yeah.
shots.
It's a box. It's a box that tells your camera when to shoot and for how long.
Okay,
Basically,
simple.
yeah. So the ones for Canon and Nikon, the stock ones, I believe, are kind of expensive. They're about $100 some odd.
Yeah.
But what I found recently is I have a Yongnuo one that works just as well. But what I found recently is these ones that work with your smartphone called Trigger Trap.
Yep.
They have a little dongle that connects to your smartphone and then into your camera, and you can plug in all kinds of different functions on it.
Yes.
So you can do time lapse, you can do hyperlapse, or whatever
they're
the
not
heck.
that expensive.
They're $30 for the dongle, and the app is free.
Yeah.
So it's a really cheap and simple way for you to get into time lapse photography.
Now, with regards to the time-lapse photography, make sure you know the model number of the camera,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because the
Remotes are
connections-
not all the same.
They're
They're
not all the
definitely
same.
not all the same.
So you
Even
wanna-
if they're the same brand, they're not the same.
So make sure you know the camera name. Like a Nikon D3200 or Canon
5D Mark
5D
III,
Mark
right.
III, right? Just make sure you know the name, and then you can get the right intervalometer or trigger trap for the camera.
If you're doing time lapse, you're going to need a lot more storage, because I don't know if you
Yes.
you take about 24 frames per second.
Or 30 or 60
exactly,
or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
You need at least 24 pictures per second of video. So you can do the math. I mean, for 1 minute of video, you're going to be shooting
A lot.
a lot. Can't do math today.
Exactly.
So with that, you're going to need a lot more storage space.
And an external hard drive.
Every photographer wants more hard drive space.
They
I can't
need
get enough
more
of this
hard
stuff.
drive space.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that they want it; they need it.
Yeah.
Right. In my case, I think I am now up to about 5 external hard drives.
I have like 20 terabytes of hard drive space at home, and yeah, just you fill that up easily with raw files and video files these days.
That's it.
Yeah, each one of our shows is like how many gigabytes,
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. So you're gonna want to buy an external hard drive like this. This is a LaCie rugged
This
thing.
is a rugged,
something.
500
gigabytes.
gigabytes, and I need more of these.
Yeah. So with these ones, they're slightly more expensive because they're shockproof and
They're
waterproof or something like
they've
that.
got a name brand to them. You can buy
But
them.
otherwise, I would probably spend around $50 per terabyte of hard drive space. That's the deal you should go for, I think. That's the baseline.
That's
I
the
think.
baseline.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get between 50 and 75, I think you're
Yeah.
still doing pretty good.
Yeah, you're still doing it. But you can find good deals on this stuff every day.
Yeah. But if you go straight to a camera store, they might not give you the good deal that you can find online.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's your budget. You spend it the way you want. That's it.
That's it.
So this has been the Christmas shopping edition.
Of Guys with Cameras TV. I'm Ed Lau. You can find me at Ed Lau on Twitter.
I'm Mike Zahora. You can find me on Twitter at Michael Zahora.
And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Thank you for watching.